So, I mean, one of the things that I think a lot of people think about is, how do I mitigate or manage risk well? It's an interesting topic because there's some risks that they are pretty comfortable with. And a lot of those are ones they make money doing. So they love talking about those. Like, man, this is what we do. We have this system, we have this safety, we have this deal. And they're like, I got it dialed. And it makes it fun to talk about because they kind of know what they're talking about. But like the stuff that they're not good at or they just don't know, a lot of times it gets stuck in the corners and it gets a blanket over it and like they don't want to talk about it. And so you go in and you go, okay, well, what about this exposure? Like, oh yeah, well, I don't really think I have that. It's like, well, wait a second, how do you? And so I think it's interesting in our business because we end up having to kind of figure out how do we nudge in there a little bit to where we could get them to talk about it without it being so risky for them, right? From a reputation or a how it looks standpoint. And I wonder, do you guys deal with that as well as you're working with companies, and how do you get around some of that stuff with your senior management and some of that as far as like those, how's this going to make me look kind of thing?
So when we talked about, you introduced me and you said that I help companies have more vision or better vision, traction, and be healthier.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is healthy. You're talking about a culture where you can talk about the elephants in the room. You can talk about those weaknesses that people would normally want to hide. What we're trying to do is create a culture where that can all just get up in front, just get on the table, get in front of us.
Yeah.
And then we can decide when's the right time to handle it. You can't solve every issue right this second. But if you know what they are, then you're way more able to prioritize them and then solve them at the root, make them go away at the right time.
I see.
So and that's what that issues component of those 6 key components is all about. It's about getting the issues out of our heads, getting them onto a list, and then prioritizing them and solving them at the right time. So businesses succeed when they solve the right the right people solve the right issues at the right time.
Yeah.
And those issues are both weaknesses and problems and also opportunities. Yep. If the right people are solving those at the right time and solving the right issues, you're going to achieve a lot. So it's all about having that healthy culture where you can talk about those, those weaknesses. That's I got an issue, and actually, I'm the issue. We want that. We want to celebrate that because the worst issues are the ones you don't know.
Yeah.
It's the one. It's like, okay, so our furnace repairman came to our house and was just doing service on the furnace.
Yeah.
And he saw something and he's like, what is that? And he reached in with some tongs and he pulled it out. And it was a little play phone that my kids had lost like a year ago. And it was all melted and kind of black and warped. It had clearly like either started on fire or almost started on fire a whole bunch of times.
Oh my goodness.
In our walls, right?
Oh my goodness.
That is what's happening in your business. That's the undiscovered issue. It's the thing that if you're not willing to be open and honest and like create that culture where people can talk about it, you've got a lot of those in your walls.
That's amazing.
And that can start a fire. It can burn down the house.
Yeah, and it's like, and nobody wants to talk about it because it's not my deal and I'm in this corner. And it's like, well, it's all of our deal. So and I think that's such a huge benefit to companies and working with you is just being able to kind of have someone come in from the outside, go, look, all of you have issues. None of you are perfect. Let's get these all out. Let's start working on them. Because these companies, and I talk to them too, and even in my company can happen, right? And I kind of realize that. So that's really cool.